am.
Now YouTube censored.
I'm mad as hell right now. Yes, I am.
Viewer discretion is advised. Mama Black.
This program contains language and sequences some viewers may find disturbing.
Putting and politics. I'm joined by host and managing editor of News One Now, Roland Martin. Roland, happy Thanksgiving. I hope it was good for you. Great to see you.
It's always great family day for me on the time of the year. All
right, we have seen evidence of the president golfing several times in recent months. He and the White House never actually acknowledged doing that. Why now? Is it got something to do with the fact that he's playing with Tiger Woods?
No, it has to do with the fact that he's trying to sell his golf course. That's what he's doing. This man has done nothing but try to sell as much as he can. Maybe since he figures he's playing with Tiger Woods, he might as well call it Black Friday. The bottom line is here. Donald Trump is about using the White House to promote his business interests. That's why he keeps going to his hotels, why he keeps touting all of his businesses, and that's what this is all about. And so it doesn't matter. It's about work. Plus, this is also the same guy who lied to the American people, who said, oh, I'm just going to be so busy, I'm not going to have time for golf. Right. All he has had time to do is play golf as president.
The president has also had time to continue his feud with the NFL. He tweeted this morning, as you probably saw, "Can you believe that the disrespect for our country, our flag, our anthem continues without penalty to the players? The commissioner has lost control of the hemorrhaging league." And I find this last line very interesting, Roland. Players are the boss. So taunting the owners and the commissioner about the players being the boss. This appears to be in response to one of the New York Giants kneeling during the national anthem before last night's game. Talk to me about this. What's the end game in this Donald Trump continued unprovoked set of tweets about NFL players?
There is no end game for it because he's making race-based appeals. Just the other day, I had Charlie Sykes, big-time conservative, on my TV One show talking about his book. Really how the conservatives lost their mind. And he said point blank that the president is making race-based appeals to his base by going after the players. Now, I would say this to Trump. When are you going to tweet about the 15 people in Chicago who were released, exonerated because of corrupt cops in Chicago? Upwards of 500 cases. How about the cop in L.A. planting drugs on a particular suspect? See, that's why the players are kneeling. They're kneeling about police brutality. They're kneeling about criminal justice reform. But see, he won't address that because he's weak. He wants to be Mr. Law and Order, but he doesn't want to deal with the real-life issues these players are talking about. And so what he's doing is he's pushing these little buttons for his largely white supporters in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, of course, Michigan, Ohio, saying, look at these ungrateful black players out there making all of that money. They care about the issues of police brutality. He doesn't, and it's abundantly clear.
What is this all doing to his legislative agenda? Because if he wants to be powerful and he wants to be able to prove that he's done stuff, he could pass some legislation, get some key stuff done that you can point to in a midterm election or in a re-election.
In order for you to pass legislation, you have to actually know how to read and know how to talk to people. All of this, oh, I can make great deals. No, you can't, because you don't know what you're doing. This is a grossly unqualified individual for president. And I don't want to hear any conservative say anything about affirmative action or about quote. anything along those lines. When if you want to see white privilege at its best, 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 white privilege at its best,
That's racist!
it's Donald Trump. He can't pass anything. He can't achieve anything. You have a tax reform bill that is grossly going to help the top 1%. Look at the graduate students who are going to be impacted. Look at the scholarship students who are going to be impacted. Look at the folks in the middle class and lower class who are going to be impacted. And this is what I need. I need broke white people in America to wake up. To wake up in Arkansas, in Mississippi, and Alabama. I need them to wake up to stop being against the Affordable Care Act when they are some of the sickest people in America. And so what you have is, you have Trump who pushes the buttons. Howard Dean said in 2004, God gave guns. In 2017, it's about illegal immigration. It's about players and the flag. And while these people are going, yay, that's right, Trump is our guy, they're the ones getting screwed. And I'm going, y'all might want to wake up, but hashtag, we tried to tell you.
Roland Martin, as always, brings the funk to me. You have yourself a great Thanksgiving weekend. Thanks for spending some of it with me.
Well, I'm going to make my tea time. I'm not president, so I can do that.
Roland Martin is the host and managing editor.
I'm not president. I'm not president. I'm not president.
Every white woman raises a detriment to society when they raise a son. Someone with the highest propensity to become a terrorist, rapist, racist, killer, and domestic violence all-star. Historically, every son you had should be sacrificed to the wolves, bitch.
Oh, hell no.
What's wrong with you, black women?
So yes, white people, it is your job to end racism. Because you all are the racist ones. Hello?
A newly hired nurse has lost her job after posting some controversial and even racist things on social media.
And we've been following this story all weekend long. This morning, our Sun Orange reporter Anna Carrera is live in Indianapolis with the very latest on this controversial tweet. Anna?
Yeah, good morning, Matt and Julia. We don't know exactly where that nurse worked, only that the NIU spokesperson told us she did not work at Riley Children's Hospital, but here is what we know so far. She sent out a tweet saying, quote, every white woman raises a detriment to society when they raise a son. Someone with the highest propensity to be a terrorist, rapist, racist, killer, and domestic violence all-star. Historically, every son you had should be sacrificed to the wolves. Then she says a word that we have chosen to blur out. When we reached out to IU Health, they told us they're aware of several troubling posts on social media, so there were more than one. As of yesterday, that woman lost her job, but if you try to find her post on Twitter, you may not be able to find it anymore. We'll explain why coming up in the next hour.
And as always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Also follow us on the usual media for more and interesting information like this.
Fight their asses.